Okay. So, I am streaming at 1 a.m. because I could not sleep. And after probably Friday, I'm going to spend the weekend practicing the Full Metal Alchemist run. And so I would like to get a PB in this before that, so I don't kind of start one thing and then end the other. I'll be happy with anything 26. Anything 26. Now, if it's a low 26, I'd be really happy. But I'll take anything 26. I have a pretty on par run until Diptilus, where I have, in the last 5 runs, fell in a hole. And so, we're going to call this a holeless any percent run, where we don't fall in a hole. And I think that is a pretty good goal of not following in a hole. I have only fell in a hole this whole time, which has caused me a great deal of angst and pain. Yeah. So, trivia fact, I realized I didn't stop running like a millisecond earlier than I should have. And so I was like, yeah, we're gonna run out of energy there. Meth. Uh, boop. Okay, plus 2 seconds isn't too bad. All things considered, getting knocked on the ground right there probably should have lost me more time. But, we be ballin'. Pick the store. And then we go down this ladder. What would be really great is if for some reason my Bluetooth audio all day has been giving me issues. And so I just get it randomly cutting in and out. Which, I don't know if like other people have this issue or just like a brain thing like I do. I can speedrun or like play games. Open the door, lady, please, Fiona. Spam and circle on it, and she's like doing everything in her power not to like get in line with the door. Actually, for some reason, if I'm in dead silence, I can speedrun way better. Where if I don't have any audio and it's just straight me in the game, I will do a lot better. I don't know why. I've never figured it out. And it's like that for only games, right? If I'm like studying or if I'm like doing notes for work and things like that, I can actively listen to music, actively have like something in the background. But unless like my hearing is overstimulated, like anytime I stream, I have YouTube videos in the background. I'm like listening to somebody else's stream or whatever. I usually do better than if I'm just listening to the game itself. Or I have to have completely no audio. It's like there's no middle ground. Whoops. There you go. We're about on a 15 to 20-second time loss right now. Honestly, as long as we get a good Dibatilis fight, I'll get a good PB. We just need a good Dibatilis and then me not getting lost during key. Which, as long as honestly, we can have a bad Dibatilis, but as long as I don't get lost during key, we're going to get a sub 28. As long as we're not too far off of our time. Because I lost like a whole minute on getting lost on key. Oh, I was only 3 seconds later than I thought, so that's not even too bad. I don't think I'm even though like my timer says like the gate keys at 28:34, I think I have it compared against best possible time for splits.
Huey. Huey. Go, Huey. 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 Go, Huey.
With our current time loss, we're on par for Huey. Jumping. He's usually, I would be like on par, and he jumped at 8. So we are, of course, for 5 seconds behind, but we're doing good at least on this split, which is a lot different than how it went last time I tried to play. Oh wow. Save time. I'm getting that more down too, which is really good to see. want a time. I know that whenever I was reading that stopping kicking is faster than bashing, but I need to see like in an emulator. I need to see what would be faster if she like is he over here? That is crazy. I've never seen him go that way. That is crazy as fuck. Like I don't think I started running too early for him to turn around. Unless Huey let him, but I don't know if he's like programmed to follow Huey going towards us. But that was a really good Huey AI, so losing that just because Dubatilis decided to go. Well, like that is a long track. Because especially if you went to the middle area, we were already at the armor area before probably he was in the doll room. And it still counted it where he was in our line of sight. Because I think he has to be either lost interest in you or 2 rooms away. And I feel like that was way more than 2 rooms away. Okay, so halfway mark on the wall, which should be there. Good hits, good hits. Oh my god. A sub 230 on that's great. Mind you, I don't think our sum of best went down because we probably saved a millisecond. Or less than a millisecond. Which I also realized earlier that the position I hit the door on things loses me like a couple of milliseconds each door, and that adds up a lot. Probably like 3 or 4 seconds through all of the doors you have to manually open. And like my lines in general are pretty not the best. I am not good at controller, mind you. I'm not a controller person. My field of depth on a controller does not work. If it was like keyboard and mouse, I got you, but controllers are kind of hard for me. I gotta go ban that. Okay. Okay. Doing that with one hand really sucked. Okay. Lost. I mean, lost less than a second just due to me only having one hand for a minute. It isn't too but terrible.
Huey.
Okay, we got decent dog AI. We got very, very good dog AI right now.
Huey. Go, Huey. 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 Go, Huey. Go, Huey. No. Go, Huey. Go, Huey. Go, Huey.
Go!
No. Go, Huey.
God damn, you? I'm not gonna reset. Even though we just lost 8 seconds of him doing that. Even though I said no Huey at least twice. He didn't get back the fuck up.
Huey.
Why would they program like a good and bad dog AI? Like, in what world would you want to make it so where the people who play your game have such like a terrible experience with a dog of the game? Like, it doesn't really add anything to the story.
My darling.
He's facing the other way, mind you. And he somehow turned around. Well, I mean, I also stood up right fucking in front of him. Yeah, we already fucked up. Might as well just mercy kill it. Oh, wrong one. There you go. I'm gonna add that to my ban list while I'm thinking about it. Rate your dashboard. Okay. You can ban the website name from being mentioned in chat. So hopefully that filters out like a bunch of those. Because I get the exact same chat spam things where it's like free viewers from this website. And it's like, I don't know. Like, what are those bots? Like, do you think anyone actually falls for those bots? Like, people very desperate to, like, get a viewer count or, like, a viewership thing. And then you got me who's like, dude, I'm gonna stream at 2 a.m. and not give a fuck about it. I just don't want to have to, like, local record. I don't know. Like, I don't like things that pry on people's, I guess, like, you know, things that they struggle with really bad. Like a lot of people, like I don't know what it was, but like especially during COVID, there's like a whole like sub genre of the people I watched that were like so heavily like genuinely depressed when they didn't get like a certain viewership, and that still went on until like 23, where like genuinely like blaming themselves for their viewer count, and it's like, you know, like sure you can be more funny or do something else, but like at the end of the day, if somebody doesn't want to watch you, somebody doesn't want to watch you. You shouldn't beat yourself up over it. Like especially when it's like I one of the things, I don't remember what it was, but like one of the biggest ones that I've seen was like, what? What? Okay. Like one of the biggest ones that I usually get is like, oh, I had a ban irregular, or like one of my regulars like unfollowed me. It's like, and best way possible. I mean, possible. Nobody owes you their time, right? And that also means you don't owe anybody your time. At the end of the day, as a streamer, you want, you know, everybody, like, if you have someone who watches you for a long time, I didn't hit fucking start. If you have someone who watches you for a long time, you want them to continue watching you. But I don't know. It's just like one of those things, like, why, you know, what's the progress of life, baby? Some people are just gonna go old of your content, or like you say one thing and it upsets them, and it's like you can't do too much about it. And I saw that so much during, like, it was really especially like during 23. I don't really remember the streaming sphere as much in 22. I remember in 2020, 2021, it was like psychotic, the shit like people were getting upset about, like, as a streamer. Which the saddest thing that I saw that kind of really upset me, which is something that, like, I don't know, I've been vocal about, and my friends think it's like a bad take, but and this is not blaming any individual at all. Like, it's not their fault. It's just the reality of the situation. Is I genuinely do not know why people still do IRL streams, like, to the general public. Like, in the general public, not doing like IL streams in a more secured location with at least security with them. Like, it's very crazy to me that, and you know, I understand from like one perspective, you want to walk around with your friends and, oh, like, you know, I'm a streamer, I'm gonna want to like show my community the stuff that I'm doing or whatever. But in best way, meaningful way possible, you're broadcasting to the world, one, you're a popular streamer, who, if anyone has like any sense of how like popular streamers, you make like 80% of the money in streaming. I think it was like, if you make on average 25 to 30 viewers, you're already in the 1% of streaming. I don't know how he can that let me see, because I run up to him. But if he can hit him without running up, that'd be pretty nice. Yes. They run up to him. Okay. Oops. Okay, well, I fucking did that, so I gotta reopen chats. But I don't know, it's just, it's so upsetting that, like, oh no, wait, I'm sorry, that was a different part of the thing I was going on about. But it's like, look, maybe I just think like I understand, like, my train of thought isn't always like the best train of thought for like a lot of stuff, but I feel like just generally you shouldn't let the public know where you are at all times. And that's not even being a streamer, that's just being safe with your own like position, right? And so you're IRL streaming, like, let's say I show Speed especially, he's like, oh, I'm going to, like, I don't know, Ecuador to go stream. You're now letting a lot of people know, like, hey, I'm in Ecuador. So people in Ecuador who really just want your money or want shit from you now know where you are. And now that they know where you are, you're now live streaming your location to them. like live streaming your current position to them. And maybe it's like, maybe if they had a longer stream delay, but a lot of them don't. Like a lot of them don't use stream delays, especially in like IRL streams, is what I've seen. And so it's like you don't use a stream delay, and now you're live broadcasting it. And that's the shit that got like XX Tentacion killed, right? And maybe I don't know if like anybody really remembers that story, but basically he posted online that he was going to go buy some motorcycles to give away in Florida, and on the day that he went, a bunch of other people were like, well, he has a whole bunch of cash on him to go buy these motorcycles, let's go get it from him. And you know, got murdered for it. And it wasn't even because like he did anything wrong, it wasn't because they didn't like him, it was solely due to, hey, this person has money. What, are you fucking kidding? There you go, whatever. 6 seconds, fuck me. um... But yeah, like, didn't even do anything wrong, just all because he said where he was going to be and what he was doing, he got killed for it. Out of pure jealousy or pure, oh, he has money, I want that money kind of deal. And especially with like IRL streamers, it's like, yeah, you may not be carrying cash on you, but hey, I can rob you for your cards, rob you for the phone you're streaming on, and you can't cancel your card. I can go max your card out like as fast as I want, and you know, maybe you're gonna get caught, maybe not. Depends on where you go empty those cards at, you know. Especially like a lot of streamers, they have like, well, like really big name streamers, they have like a business credit card to put like stream stuff on there, like, hey, I went to this place and I did it for stream or whatever. I bought like a new computer setup for stream, that's a business expense, put it on your taxes kind of deal. And they'll max that out too. They'll do anything. So, but yeah, I saw that an IRL streamer recently got murdered, and that's so heartbreaking to hear about. Especially because like, one, just murder in general, it's never a good thing. It's never something you want to see, and never want like people, especially like their family and the individual, to go through. And two, especially in a public setting, which is even like crazier that it happened. And it was live streamed, like being live streamed, and so that's even worse because now there's a whole bunch of people on the internet. And I mean in the best way possible, there's a whole bunch of people who genuinely cared about that person. Like, not in like a parasocial way, just like in a general, like, hey, this person's like a positive figure to me. And then you got like the freaks who are gonna like post it online and make like fucked up comments about it and like blame the streamer for it. like, oh well, that's on them. And I know that, like, despite what I just said, I'm not blaming them, of course, but it's so fucked up, shit like that. Like, flies. I don't want to say flies, but that shit like that is like so just easy to happen, and nobody can really stop it. And it's like, and then I sit there and I tell like people IRL like, hey, I don't like my name being like superbly broadcast on the internet. And they're like, well, it's just public information already. And I was like, that doesn't mean anything.
Huey.
Like, all because me and you know how to find it doesn't mean everybody else knows how to find it. This is one good ass Huey.
Huey. Huey. Go, Huey. Huey.
I like how the puzzles at the start are like kind of simple. And then the other puzzles are really just like bang your head at it until you figure it out.
Huey. Come on. Come on. Come on. Huey. Huey. Go, Huey.
.804. Okay, we're on par with time for this split. And the worst was, and it's not even that, like, despite, like, you know, assaults and stuff like that, and, it's even worse with just, like, what people will fucking say for attention when you're IRL streaming, too. Like, I think I've only ever done... I think... Move.
Sit.
No, don't fire the dog. Okay. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Okay. Yeah, I never got like saying, I don't know. I've done like fishing streams, and that's like the closest I'll get to doing like an IRL stream. And I'm fishing like, I think all of the, I let the police, like my police friends know like, hey, I'm gonna be over there for like an hour or two. And they're like, alright, I'll message you in like 40 minutes to see how it's going. Because there's been once or twice when I've been fishing, I fucked something up really bad. I was fishing and I caught a it's like kind of like, I don't want to say like a mud hole I go fishing, but if you like have like your footing wrong, you can easily fall in like 5 to 6. No, it's like a foot. Honestly, it's worse than that. It's like a foot of just straight mud that you will easily twist your fucking ankle on. And I did that one good time where I messed up my footing, fell in, lost like my whole ass shoe, lost like sprained my ankle, sprained a couple of bones in my foot. And I didn't mean to kick that door. I got away with kicking the door. I mean, I don't know, I think it's still slower, but here, if we save like time here, I'll be surprised. Honestly, we saved 0.4 seconds. Wait, 0.3 seconds. Okay, well, we just lost that time. But yeah, usually I have like 3 or 4 cop friends, which I know different people have different opinions on that kind of stuff. My guys are just resource officers, right? Like they don't mess with anybody. They just go do, like, they'll go help with, like, if someone's having like drug issues or like a homeless person, they'll help them find a shelter. Like, we'll go talk to the a hotel or whatever and be like, hey, can we give this person like 10 to 20 minute, like a night here for free, or kind of stuff like that. And they're usually good about that. Okay, standing right in front of the door. Damn, my character. The camera switches is what gets me the most. Is when the camera switches, having to change the joystick angle is kind of a pain in the ass for me. Because it'll be reading your input correctly, and then it goes, okay, after this arbitrary amount of time, that is now the opposite direction. Can you guys believe we're 5 seconds ahead of schedule? That estimate. Like I said, yeah, we're gonna lose. Whoops.
Huey. Go, Huey. 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 Go, Huey. Go, Huey.
Okay, if I was angled correctly, that would have been fine. I was angled incorrectly. So I cannot blame the dog. Don't lay down, don't lay down, don't lay down, don't lay down, don't lay down.
Huey. Sit.
My darling.
Ah. Fuck! I ain't ever did that. It's alright then.
Come on. Huey. Huey.
Okay.
Huey. Go, Huey. Go, Huey. Go! No! Go! 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 Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go! Go!
You fucking ugly. Is he up here? Hang on. How? How? You were downstairs, all the way at the fucking bottom, and you get to the top of the ladder instantly. Some cheating ass game bullshit right there. I hit him! Are you fucking serious, game? The game's fucking serious. The game is fuck. How does he get you out of that? Like, is that just fucking. Maybe that's just part of the RNG thing. Hey, is it RNG the fucking dickhead's gonna actually let you hit him or not? I remember as a kid when my mom was playing this game, right? For her to get Huey to do that jump thing, it took her probably 3 hours. Damn, that was pretty good. A sub-6 split there.
Huey. 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 Go, Huey. Go, Huey. 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 Come on. Come on. Huey. Go, Huey. Go, Huey.
The 755 jump is fucking insane. For me, at least.
Huey. Sit.
Even save time on that, that's crazy. Okay, game. For that fucking angle. Summer best 26:13, best possible time of 26:17. Okay.
Huey! 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 Come on. Come on. Huey. 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 Come on.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Huey. No. Go, Huey. Go, Huey. Go. 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 Go.
Huey! Thank you.
Go. Huey. Come on.
Are you fucking kidding?
Huey. Huey. Go. Go. Huey.
Get in the hole!
Go. No.
Could just walk in the fucking hole, you couldn't just walk in the fucking hole. Head. Okay. I'm going to go add 10 seconds on lever. Oh, wait. Okay, hang on. Okay, why is fucking up? Huey is an asshole. Like, all he has to do is just listen. And this is probably the last run. I'm getting kind of tired. All Huey had to do was ignore he was there and get in the fucking hole. We were saving so much time. That was a really good run.
Huey. 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 Go, Huey. Go, Huey. 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 Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Huey. Come on. Go. Go, Huey.
$7.53 is really good.
Huey. Sit.
Alright, what fucking universe?
Huey.
Thank you, camera angle. No. Okay, I'm tired. Of course. Why do we do rest first? Is there like a reason? What does she do first? Meth, Edimus, rest. Why do we do rest last? I'm sorry. Why do we do rest last? Because all things considered, when you do the shit, shouldn't you do meth, rest, and then Adamus? If your fucking cursor is gonna end up on Adamus, rest anyway. What did I do? Yeah. Okay, I'm